Welcome! We have missed you so much. I'm glad to see you. And for video purposes only, I'm going to take off my mask so you can hear me better. We are so glad to be able to welcome folks back into the sanctuary for worship. But we have a few protocols that are a little different from in the before times. So this is just to help you know what to expect. When you arrive, you will come and you will know that you have a spot reserved for you. And we're just going to ask you to find your name and check that off. That way, in the unlikely event that we need to do any contact tracing, we know who was here on any given day. All right, a few reminders that we're all well aware of. We want to make sure that you wash your hands or use some hand sanitizer as you come in to worship. We also need you to wear your mask while you're inside. You'll be able to take it back off when you leave the sanctuary. We're going to make sure that we keep ourselves a safe distance from one another, and that includes while we're in the pews, because that just helps to keep everyone a little bit safer. And if for some reason you feel like you've got something going on, make sure you keep those symptoms at home, because that's the best way to rest and keep everybody else healthy. Once you have checked in, if you need an extra mask or have sanitized your hands, we're going to send you on over to find an usher who will help you find your way to your seat. Right this way. It is so great to welcome you into this sanctuary. When we come in together, we're going to seat people from the front to the back. That way we don't have to worry about any kind of distancing as we pass each other. So come on down. I'll take you to your seat. We've marked off the different rows so that we're spaced out using every other pew. And then we've marked whether you're going to sit in the center or the ends of the pews, because that just helps us to make sure that we are still safely distanced from one another. And today, you get the best seat in the house, right here on the front row. Have a seat. Worship will be similar, but not exactly the same as we experienced in the before times, before COVID. We won't have a full choir, but we'll have a couple of folks and maybe a bell ensemble to provide some music, and we will worship together without congregational singing. If you want to sing quietly into your mask, that's fine, but we're not going to sing really loud. And the same with our responsive readings. And we'll be keeping our worship services a little bit abbreviated so that we can get back out into the world to share God's love with our neighbors safely. Once the worship service has ended, the ushers will come back and release each pew by row, again, this time from the front to the back. So if you get here early, you get the best seat and you get out first. Now that worship is over, we're going to exit through the columbarium doors, and you'll notice that if you'd like to leave your offering or tithe or special gift, you can do so in the plate here. There's also going to be a plate near the front as you enter. Come on out. Once you're back outside, we're going to ask you to keep moving along the exit sidewalk so that we don't end up with a crowd right near the door. But you're welcome to fellowship a little bit, make your plans for the next week or so with your friends from here at church. Oh, hey, before you leave, one more thing. Really, I cannot do all these things. So we're going to need some help. We need folks who would be willing to serve as greeters and ushers, and we'll make sure you know what you need to do to help your friends worship with us. If you're interested in helping out, you can call Kathy at the church or get in touch with Gail Thomas. And if you want to reserve a seat for one of our worship services coming up, just give Kathy a call during office hours. Hope to see you here at Shiloh Presbyterian Church in person soon. Bye.